Hey everybody, I am Michelle with Birdie Bloom and I'm bringing you a different bag today, part of the Soho collection, which is that lightweight leather collection. For a couple of reasons, I'm bringing this bag. I've actually had this bag for a while. I don't know if the color is truly coming through here on this video. It's hard to really appreciate it, I think, but this is Pistachio. It's a green. It's a really like light seafoamy green. The color is Pistachio and it has nickel hardware. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but yeah, the color is really not coming through on this camera. But I'm talking about it because one, it's, you know, Good Friday, and this time of year just like screams spring for me. Also, all the pastel colors that, you know, you associate with Easter. This bag screams Easter, spring, the color anyways, and that's why I'm talking about it. I was going to talk about a different bag, but I was like, you know what? I haven't talked about this one, and yeah, let's do it. So here is a catalog photo that I actually like from 1998. This is a 41-48 mini bucket bag. Again, part of the Soho collection, so it has that lightweight leather. If you look, it's got that buckle. I've talked about a little bit more in depth in general the Soho lightweight leather collection, and you know, this like little round buckle. It's a lighter hardware than some of the other buckles that Coach used. Everything that goes into these lightweight leather bags is to make the bag as light as possible. So you're not adding, whatever you add to it, you're not already adding to a heavy bag, because some bags are pretty heavy to start out with. Those that are really thick, they're made of the thick leather. This bag is still super soft. It's a super soft leather, and yeah, it's in really good condition. Here's a creed for this bag, C8P 41-48. The C represents January, March, and it was made in 1998 in Costa Rica. So P represents Costa Rica here. This bag here is where a catalog photo from where the bag, the style anyways, was introduced, or when the style was introduced, and that was in 1997 in the holiday catalog. Gosh, sorry, I'm misspeaking a lot here. Yeah, this particular style was new in 1997. I'm not positive how long it was made for. I don't think it was made for very long though. I'll put her on, show you. It must not have been like a super popular style, I'm guessing, because some of the other ones that are similar were made for many more years, it would appear. But the photos that I showed you, the catalog photos, they didn't really show this color. So I'm going to show you this particular catalog photo. It doesn't have this bag, but it has the mentioning of this color. And when this color was kind of introduced, it was 1998 spring catalog. And I like how it says the Soho collection blossoms, because yeah, these colors really represent spring for me. And it'll show you here is a bag. It's pistachio with nickel. Lavender and toffee also came with nickel hardware on this line around this time. And lavender is a really popular color. That's that purple, that light purple color that people seek out. But I don't think pistachio is really on anybody's radar. I just don't know if it's not well known. I didn't know about it until I found this bag. So this is going to be a more rare color, the pistachio. And also, I just want you to keep in mind, any of these colors that you see mentioned here, as far as like the pistachio and the lavender, also the toffee, they're not, like the wear on these isn't like the worst if they get really worn, but they're not gonna just pop back like those blacks and the mahoganies and even some of the reds. They do become a little harder to pop back, I guess, the further along you get in years, but in general. But these are colors that if you get a bag that's really worn and the color's worn off, it's not just gonna revive super easily. So I say this in that because I'm more of a, I'm not really interested in painting bags or like trying to like match colors or try to make a bag look perfect. If that's also something that you prefer not to do, then you don't want to get a bag like this that's really, really worn. Unless, of course, it's a great price and you just want to see and play along with it, because they're not going to revive like some of your other vintage Coach colors do. Okay, so yeah, get in good condition. And so when I pick up colors of like any of the pastel colors, when I pick up these colors, I'm making sure that the bag is actually, it got minimal wear and it looks pretty good from afar. That doesn't mean that they don't end up having any wear. I mean, this was made in 1998, but it's very minimal and the bag looks great. So, okay, that's my spiel on that. Let's try on. Oh, so I also wanted to, here, let me put my jacket on. I kind of wanted to show you all some things I picked up recently. I actually, you know, I got into vintage Coach because it's not so much thrifting that I like. I mean, I like thrifting, don't get me wrong, but I like recycling. I like buying used. I always have. I don't like the idea of buying new crap, especially like things made in the past. They were just made better. And so, and not that what I have on was made in the past or anything like that, but it goes in that whole like, that notion that I just want to reuse items that are already out there that aren't being used by whomever's selling them or whoever donated them. So yeah, I like to get things new life versus buying things that were just made. And so literally everything except for my hat, I'm going to tell you about that, but everything from my shoes, which are Birkenstocks, I actually resold them. Cost just as much money if I were to buy these Birkenstocks brand new, but I loved them. I used them for a while and then I resold them because I just love them. But my pants, the shirt and these pants are Athleta. I just love this, like the comfort of these joggers. And I know it's a little crazy, the pattern, but they're so comfortable and I love it. So, yeah. And yeah, and the jacket that I just got. So this is actually a Coach jacket. It's a rain jacket. It was I got it off Macari. It was in my, or not in my bag or whatever, but I had liked it for quite a while because it was actually listed for pretty cheap to begin with. I think only like $20, but I was like, do I really need it? And it was an extra small. Now with Coach, I do feel like their sizes run bigger than normal because I am not an extra small by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, so when the seller dropped it down to like $14 with like, I don't remember what the shipping was. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get it, it's cute. There was also a problem with one of the things here. I fixed it. It was all frayed. It had broken off from here. So what I did was I cut it down. I made it fix. I mean, it's not like a perfect fix, but it works and I can utilize this. I can still cinch it. So, and you wouldn't be able to tell a difference, right? So yeah. And it actually fits pretty good. I think the sleeves are a little short. But because I've been wearing a lot of like body cash and stuff anyways, the sleeves are shorter on those pieces. It doesn't bother me. Actually, I really, really like it. Love it. I'm super excited about it. My other rain jacket is this like bright neon highlighter green. And so this is kind of a nice contrast when I don't want to be so bright. But I thought what I had on also, it's kind of a rainy day. I thought it went really well with this color. So I thought, yeah, I was gonna showcase it a little bit. So this is like, you know, if I were wearing a jacket, right? With this little bag, this mini bucket bag. I thought, before I had gotten one of these, I thought the strap on it was actually longer than it is. It's not, so. I mean, it's, you know, as you can see, it's not a super long strap. It's definitely not a crossbody. This is like a shoulder bag, but super lightweight, so comfortable also to wear it like on your forearm or put it on your forearm, even like hang it low, I guess. But I mean, this bag is extremely lightweight. Nickel hardware. Oh, my hat, it's a Coach hat. I got it off of the outlet. So I've been wanting one. They decreased the prices, so got it. This is new, technically. All right, what's great is I have a really big head and it's kind of hard for me to find hats, especially when I buy them used, because they don't typically fit. So this was great. I could have returned it if, you know, it didn't fit, but it ended up fitting. But yeah, here's the inside of the bag, just a big open cavity. And then it's not a zipper, it's a flat pocket. This one kind of has some papers with it, but it was actually probably barely used at all. Had some original paper stuff with it. But yeah, this is it. The opening is not too big. This can hold a lot though. It's gonna hold your phone, a big wallet if you wanted, key wallet, one of my favorite SLGs. So plenty big enough, and it starts out light, which I know is important for people. So love the color for spring. What are your favorite spring colors? What do you like to wear? Oh, I will show you also, let me put my jacket back on, because it's a rainy day. What bag did I choose to wear today? Because I'm out and about running errands. And it's my trusty Sonoma. I don't even remember. I've done a video on this. It's one of my personal bags. It's one of my most used bags. It's very inconspicuous, I would say. I don't even have a hang tag for this one. I just adore this bag. I adore it so much. And I mentioned in a comment before, I'm gonna start calling these Sonoma bags rain bags, because they literally are. They are great in the rain. They practically repel water. I can't get enough. But you know what? Nobody knows what this bag is, and that's okay for me. I wear this bag because I love it. You know, it doesn't look like anything special. It probably doesn't stand out, but it feels so good on, you know? And that's what I love about Vintage Coach. All of these bags, like they feel good. They are good. They're amazing. Whether or not anyone knows what they are, that's not what I'm wearing it for. I'm wearing it because it's just, feels good on me. Feels good to touch. So, all right, yeah. So join my Vintage Coach Eye Candy Facebook group if you haven't already. I'd love to see what you're wearing for spring, what you're popping out, if you have any spring colors, or, you know, what you just choose to go with during these like cooler, starting to get warm months. The flowers are popping. What do you pick? So Pistachio Green 4148 mini bucket. She is for sale in my closet if you're interested. But yeah, so there's also this style in general. There's other ones available and actually pretty cheap. This one's not the cheapest by any stretch of the imagination. That's because of the color. But yeah, you can definitely find this style in other colors relatively easily. So if that is for you. All right, thanks for watching.